Hi guys, welcome to Niger Boy TV.
Yeah. Hi guys. As you all know, my name is Adeyinka. See, I just quickly want to respond to Kyle Diogundamisi, who is always coming with false fake news. You know, he used to work with Sahara Reporter, which show, right? Both of them were both involved in fake news. I think they've separated now. You know, he used to work with OPC as well, and he was expelled by Ibagani Adam before Ibagani Adam became the Area Kakanfo of Yoruba. You recollect in 2015 when I was arrested by two policemen here in England. You know, he also wrote fictitious write-up about me. So there's something that he's circulating now. He said that I've been restricted from moving. I've not been restricted from moving anywhere. I'm not on any watch list. Don't mind him. He's just a fake guy. He said I'm on tag. He said I'm on tag. This is my shoe. You understand that, guys? Look, I'm not on tag. You see it. This is my second leg. Kayode Ogunamisi is a liar. I think people are giving him Kayode Irodamisi. Look at this, folks. I'm not on tag. I've got two properties that the police know about. They just said to me that I can only sleep in one now. That's why I have been asked to sleep in only one house. You understand? There's nothing. I'm not on tag. I'm not on watch list. There are some individuals who reported 40 of my 400 videos to the police, and the police have looked at the 40 videos. They found me making statement to organize violence in 70 of this video, and they are investigating it. We know where this is coming from. It's coming from the Igbo. We all know these things, guys. But look, disregard Kayode Ogunamisi is involved in fake news. I am not on electronic tag. I'm free to work. I'm not on watch list. I'm perfectly okay, guys. So after this whole thing is over, I'm going to give a public address. So cheers, guys.
Yes, so hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I still remain your humble boy, Niger Boy for life. Hey, I used to be a subscriber to Adeyinka grandson. The reason why I liked his channel was because he knows a lot about Nigerian history. Okay, he is very good with Nigerian history. There's some kind of things he talks about Nigeria that actually blows my mind. I would just say, wow, I never knew this happened. You know, he knows a lot about the Nigerian space. Okay, so while I was enjoying his messages and every stuff, one day he made a video that was a bit diverted from the normal things he was saying. I don't know his reason. Maybe from the kind of comments he was getting on his videos, he got upset and started attacking some set of people, you know, verbally on YouTube and other social media platform. So what he did was this, yeah. He just started talking about the Igbos, saying the Igbos are criminals, they are terrorists, they are drug addicts, they are kidnappers, they sell bad drugs, fake drugs to Nigerian people, and those fake drugs they lead to lots of deaths in Nigeria. That they come from east, they come from the east to Lagos with just bathroom slippers and nylon bag, and before you know it, they'll start owning shops, properties, and everything. That all they do is to rob the Yorubas, kill them, kill their children, rape their wives, and all sorts of things. That the Igbos were responsible for that damage caused in Nigeria. So after he made that video, I was like, you know how you feel when somebody that mentors you, if somebody is like your mentor, suddenly says something that you don't really agree with. You know, you don't really agree with what he was saying. So you now decide to at least show concern. So what I did was, because I respected him a lot in the past, present, even now, I still respect him now. Yeah, I had to send him a message by commenting on on one of his videos. But I didn't make that comment to get him upset in any way, because when you leave comment on somebody's video, everybody is going to see it. So the best thing for you to do is, when you drop the comment, if you know the comment is not a very welcoming comment, just leave that comment for like maybe 1 hour, and then you take it off. So that's exactly what I did with Adeyinka grandson. I sent him. I left a comment. I said, bros, what's going on now? Say, I like your channel a lot, and today, this video you made, I don't really dig it. Oh, what has the Igbos done to you now? Like, as in joke, I was just joking about it. I said, what has the Igbos done to you? The Igbos are very hardworking people. And remember, they are part of Nigeria. Nobody wants to be one Nigeria, but since the British colony decided to make us one Nigeria, the Igbos don't need visa to go to Lagos or Abuja or Port Harcourt or Kano. The Igbos are Nigerians, because he kept saying that some the I think the Ghanaians or the Cameroonians, or I don't know what people he was talking about, that they are closer to them, as in terms of miles away, miles apart, that those countries are closer to them, are closer to the Yorubas than how close the Igbos are in terms of miles to the Yorubas. He said the Ghanaians, I think, we are closer to them, but that the Ghanaians don't come to Yoruba land, they stay in their country. So why can the Igbos not stay in their space? What I was expecting him to say was, why can the Igbos not stay in their country? Because the Igbos are in their country, Nigeria. So they can go to Lagos, they can go anywhere and settle down. That is just what it is. And then talking about armed robbers, kidnappers, this and that, people that rob people and everything like that. It's not just the Igbos. All tribe in Nigeria are either in one form of criminal activity or the other. We have kidnappers, robbers, child trafficking, fake drug peddlers, all over Nigeria. And it's not just the Igbos, it's everyone. It's Nigerians. Just say Nigerians, because we are all Nigerians. And then I now give examples of some high profile criminals in Nigeria. For example, just to mention a few, we have Godo, is Yoruba. Anini, is Benin. Monde Usumbo, I think is Edo. I don't know, maybe it's Edo or Benin. Evans the kidnapper, Igbo. We have this Fulani guy that is a kidnapper, the kingpin, Wadume. I think his name is Wadume. They caught, I don't know the names of all these criminals, but there is this program they call Easy Gun. It's this Edo State ITV program. Mostly they talk about criminals that are caught in Benin and Edo. So those of you that don't watch Iziga, please go and subscribe to that Iziga TV and start watching. You see different kinds of criminals that were paraded, and then they'll give you guys advice on how to be security conscious. Because some people, you might think you're security conscious, but when you go to Nigeria, Nigerians will outsmart you when it comes to criminal activities. I'm not saying all Nigerians, because me myself, I'm Nigerian. So when I say that Nigerians, I'm also talking about myself. Okay. So in that, I don't want to digress, but let me just give you guys one tip that I learned from Iziga. That tells you that I really watched that program. There was this set of criminals. They were driving behind this businessman. What they did was they drove their car and intentionally they hit somebody's car. Boom! Like that. They hit somebody's car. So when the person now got, why would you hit my car? The person stopped the car and came out, maybe to collect their insurance documents or to check the damage of the car, and then ask them to pay or something like that. There were two guys. They came out and they asked those guys, they wanted to ask, why did you hit my car? Why this and that? Before they could ask that question, those guys brought out guns and shot one of the guys in the head. That one died flat. The second guy, they held him hostage, stole everything in the car, and then ran off. But thank God they got caught and their case is dealt with. So now let's get back to the reason why I'm making this video. So Adeyinka grandson is now back in town. He's back in town. When I say back in town, he's now back on the social media, but not full time. He does every he comes out every now and then to talk about just say something to be of relevance anyway for people to understand that he's still around and available. So this is what he actually said. He said that the first time he came out on social media, he was commending the South Africans for the xenophobic attacks on the Igbos. He said the South Africans should not kill the Yorubas, that the Yorubas meant no harm, but that the South Africans, he commend them for dealing with the Igbos, because the Igbos are the ones causing the trouble, causing all forms of problems and everything. Okay, that's what he was saying. And then I saw that video. I did not say anything. I didn't comment. I didn't say anything. I just left it that way. And then today, Adeyinka grandson came out again on social media, and he said that he started accusing one of his fellow Yoruba man. You know, he said that the guy has been spreading false information about him being on a tag, that the police put a tag on him, so in order to monitor his movement. Because in the UK here, when we are suspects or maybe we've committed a crime and we become a special interest to the police, they put tags on us. They'll just put a tag on us to monitor what we are doing, where we're going, and then they'll put like a curfew whereby you have to be at home at some certain point in time. You have to be at home, and you have to be on a certain place, your house in fact, where they tell you to be at that time. You must be there. If you don't, if you miss just 10 minutes out of that time, they'll come to you wherever you are through the by tracing that tag, sorry. They'll come to you and then they'll arrest you, and that will be bigger problem for you. So Adeyinka grandson came out clearly and told everybody, look, I am not on tag. Whatever stories you're hearing, they are lies. I'm not on tags. I'm just, I'm just I'm in my house. I've got two houses, but the police wants me to stay in this house. But let me tell you guys something about this UK. Okay? We all live in the UK. It's a very sweet country. In fact, the UK to me is one of the best countries in the world. Take it or leave it. It is one of the best countries in the world where the rule of law takes place. The rule of law can never be sidetracked by any politician. So every time this Adeyinka grandson keeps antagonizing Omoyele Showore, saying that he gives false information, fake news. Yeah, but I want to tell you guys something, right? Mr. Adeyinka grandson, if you're watching this video by any chance, I want you to know something. Even though I subscribed to your video, I watched your video, I listened to your messages, and I was liking some of them, right? But there is no way, I repeat, there is no way you can be compared to Omoyele Showore. Showore is a Nigerian hero, respected in Nigeria. And no matter how long the DSS they hold him, he's going to come out triumphantly. So get that in your head, that there is no way you can be compared to Omoyele Showore. Showore is an American who came all the way from America to Nigeria to help the whole Nigerians, not just the Yorubas, the whole Nigerian, to make sure that everybody will get a fair share of the national cake, put simply. So Adeyinka grandson, even if you say Omoyele Showore is more Yoruba than you are, I don't think you know where you're from. Because if you're actually a Yoruba person, you know that the Igbos are Yorubas. Sorry. You know that the Igbos are Nigerians. So I don't think you're a Yoruba person. Because no Yoruba will tell me that the Igbos are not Nigerians. So please get that straight in your head. Even though I respect you, I don't criticize you in any way, because I believe what you're fighting for is to get the Oduduwa Republic. Please, when you come out, stick to that and leave Showore out of anything you're saying. Please. You've been warned, remember. So, Mr. Adeyinka grandson, the only way you can gain back your respect from Nigerians now is very easy. Honestly, it's very easy. Since you claim to be a scientist that can make chemical weapons, hmm, so what you have to do now is to go back to Nigeria and start planting apples. Plant apples, and in those apples, you can now, do some kind of chemical magic anyhow you want to do it. Some kind of chemical magic, and make sure that that apple is served to the right person. And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. If you give that man just one apple, Nigerians' problems will be over. That is my own take. So, tada. So, thank you guys for watching these videos. Please, if it's your first time, do like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. Bye bye.